that's my thought on it. I asked Ramsey if that's what I should do. Not yet. But Andrea's tap dance is getting ready to start if you'd like to join us. Everyone wants to pop in. I mean, she did really well on her prep class. Listen, honey, she is on top of it more than Tony Rios, I can tell you that. Uh-huh. she's so excited to do this. We did coach her on not yelling at people. Like if Madeline says, I want to show you something, and Madeline starts off in some other dance, Andrea cannot get mad at her. That's the deal. Is Andrea? Oh, there's Kat's joining me for my volunteer today. I didn't have a volunteer for that class. No, Kat just joined me because I told her, I said I don't have a volunteer, so she's joining me.
Who's that?
It's Mel. I'm telling her you're in class first. She was gonna.
Oh, tell her hi.
She said she's gonna. She might have to just pop in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at 2 now. So yeah. I know. Yeah. Okay, dear. Okay. Thanks for doing that application. Bye. Okay, wait for Andrea.
Oh, Andrea's waiting.
Okay, we'll send her on in. I'm gonna rename myself. I just did my
So you want me to take roll?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I mean, and whatever. I usually get it from the report, but you know.
Oh, okay.
But it's better if someone takes it because we rename them. Hi, Andrea.
Hello, Carla. How are you?
Hey, good. We're excited to see this class today. Do you remember Kat?
I do.
Hey, Andrea.
Hey, Kat. How are you doing?
Good. I'm so excited about this class. I think it's going to be awesome.
Her sister is going to be joining us today in a class, and she's in Marshall, Texas.
Okay, that's exciting.
Are we going to be able to see your feet during the class?
Oh, yes, I am. I will move my camera once I get through with my introduction.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we worked on that during the prep class the other day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's good. It's going to be good.
I am so excited.
Constance, we've already got one person that was here when I got on.
She's excited, huh?
You know, that's one thing we talked about, Kat, is maybe before class, but while we start the class, is reminding everyone, do you think we should say they can only have so many questions?
Yeah, or that you should hold your questions until we ask for them. And that
because I will be asking questions at several points during.
Okay, so that's a good idea. And you and Kat, you know who ask a lot of questions. So
yes.
We'll go over some of those people.
We can call on them if you want and unmute them so you won't have to worry, you know, seeing their names on the screen or anything like that.
Well, I would appreciate that because
okay.
I would like to be able to focus on teaching.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I do too. Let's see.
So how long have you been tap dancing, Andrea?
Almost a year.
Oh, cool.
What are you doing for Spotlight this year, Andrea? Are you doing what part of Spotlight are you doing?
Musical theater, but it's on hold this year, so I don't know when it will happen.
Yeah, I thought maybe she said it was going to be January.
Well, that's what they're hoping for, but
okay.
We'll see.
Now, Steph may be coming in. I'm not sure exactly what her schedule was. She said she thought she
said she was going to join us.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, she probably will, but you never know. Yeah, so your day is going well?
My day is going quite all right.
Good. Let's see, what do we have next week? Next week we have circus with Tiffany.
That's going to be awesome.
And then games with Stephanie's going to be doing that.
Oh, Stephanie's here. I'm gonna let her in.
Let Stephanie in.
Okay, let Stephanie in.
Yeah, we like Steph to be in.
We do like Stephanie.
Hey, Steph.
Well,
Hello, Stephanie.
hi, Andrea. Are you ready? You excited?
I'm feeling a little antsy, but I'm excited.
You,
I've got this.
you're going to be great.
This is
Yeah,
my,
and everyone that teaches says they always get antsy before class.
True.
well,
Everyone says that.
this is my first time teaching tap, so, but
Well, I bet no one else really has ever taken tap. I bet you.
Yeah, I have.
Well,
I took tap dance when I was a kid.
well, never mind for them. Forget it.
good for you.
Shuffle,
Maybe
shuffle, ball change. Shuffle,
Yes.
shuffle.
ball change, flap ball change, flap heel heel.
Oh, it sounds like you're more professional than I was. I only took like 2 years.
Well, 2 years is a long time.
I think Debbie's dance though doesn't really count.
I've only been taking about a year.
Well,
I used to
most
take
people
my dad.
not.
I did father-daughter tap dancing, so I tap danced with my dad. Isn't that cute?
That's
Is that
fun.
so cute? When you were little or
Yeah, I
recently?
was like, I don't know, between the ages of like 8 and 12. Yeah.
Okay.
That's so nice that your dad did that.
I know. He's pretty great.
Does he remember any of it? Does he want to join class?
No, he doesn't remember any of it.
Well, I'm glad you decided to join us today.
Me too. I'm thrilled. I'm excited to be here. I like your earrings, by the way.
Thank you. I like your earrings too.
Birthday present.
Oh, they were. I got these at a thrift store.
Hmm.
So, were you able to get into your tap shoes?
Oh yeah.
Sadly, no, I was not. I think they're like size 4 from when I was younger, so I'm a size 6 now, so I couldn't quite squeeze in,
Oh, that happens.
unfortunately. What kind do you have, Andrea? Do yours tie or do you slip them on?
These tie,
Oh, neat.
these are Oxfords.
Awesome. Those look great.
Cool.
They're starting to get some scratches, but they
Well loved.
good shoes for learning.
Good. Good.
We've got 3 people.
Who's in there today?
Well, you're welcome to go ahead and let them in as far as I'm concerned.
Oh no, we wait until right at the time.
We don't like people in early. We like them in at the time the class starts because they'll get used to coming in early if we let them in too early.
You think?
Yeah.
Andrea, Carla, and I got our exercise this morning. We went out to White Rock and walked early.
It was a lovely morning, wasn't it?
You know, it was really nice.
Was.
I've been trying to make her get exercise. It's good for your mental health.
She thinks my mental health is declining.
Oh,
That is not what I said. That is not what I said.
It's all
I'm
right.
just trying to get you outside of your house.
So I guess you and Carla live together, or you're just really good friends? Or-
No, we both live alone. I think that would be a train wreck.
Oh.
You know, Andrea, I asked Carla if she wanted to be my roommate 2 times and she said no.
No, I do not want to live with Stephanie either.
Some
I'm hurt.
Stephanie asked me to walk one time. I went out and walked with you one time.
Yeah, one time.
That's because that's all you asked.
Well, you know, Stephanie, do you know what I would like to do with you sometime once we're able to meet face to face again?
What?
I would like to play bananagrams with you.
I love that game.
I got one of those for Christmas, and my mom and I are addicted.
I bet you're really good at it too.
Oh, I think I am, at least compared to my mom.
I love that.
I don't know how to play. Are you playing that on next week? Are you playing Bananagram next week?
Well, we are gonna play a word game, but no, Bananagrams, you have to, I mean, like, to be able to, you can play it modified, but like really you have to have the little tiles.
Oh, okay. I've never played. I don't know.
It's sort of, I don't know, it's Scrabble-esque, but a little bit less structured, I would say.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah. But it's making words under a time crunch, basically.
Yeah, it's basic. You're racing against your opponent.
Oh, I
I've never
hope.
played that one.
No, I haven't either. This is the first class that's at 2:00 on a Thursday. Did you know that?
I know my parents were asking. My dad said,
Yes.
yeah, it's at 4, right? I said, no, it's at 2. It used to be at 3 though, so you've got your times all wrong.
I wrote that on the emails saying, make sure you note this, but I don't know how many people do that. That's another thing I was going to be concerned about was the time change on classes. People don't like a time change.
Oh, they'll get used to it.
Yeah, they will. We did this for Notre Dame because the Notre Dame wanted to be in our classes and they had to do it at 2. They couldn't do it at 3. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
Who's Lorraine Vaughn?
It is almost 2:00.
Yep, it is.
I think Lorraine Vaughn is from Notre Dame. She has blonde hair, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Ashley, that comes to class. Ashley, y'all know who I'm talking?
Chafin, yeah.
She doesn't go. She goes to My Possibilities. Is that correct, or do you know?
I think she does. I think you're right.
Let's see if she's in class today. I get confused on her. Chaffin.
CHAF. Yes, that's correct. Her mom is Trisha.
Well, if it's a small class,
Well, you can let them in right now. They're going to tell.
you might get some one-on-one. You want me to let them in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll wait a few minutes too, because I know Notre Dame.
Oh, sorry.
There's Luke. There's Bailey.
Hello, Luke. How are
Hi,
you?
guys.
Nicholas. Bailey.
Bailey.
today?
Hey, Elaine.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
I haven't seen you in a while.
I know. I'm excited to be here. Cool.
Bailey, are you showing off your Legos?
Hey, Kat.
Hey, how's it going?
It's all right.
It's good to see you. I'm glad to see everyone's faces. Grace and Candace are coming in.
A lot of people, Andrea.
Hello.
Hey, Grace.
Hey, Stephanie. Scott here.
Scott Beard. Look at you.
Hey, are we having drama this year? Or it's going to be next year when we have it?
Well, Scott, we are hoping to start in January 2021.
Oh, wow. Y'all
So
are hoping.
it kind of depends what's going on with the world in which we live, but that's the hope. Hey, Abby.
Hi.
Leah's there.
Oops.
Hello,
It is
Abby.
about
You.
Hey, Leah. Hey, Constance.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
Abby.
Grace.
Hello.
Candace.
I
Bailey.
am ready for tap dancing.
You are?
Me too.
We're all ready.
That's okay.
Yeah,
All ready.
I brought my A game.
Candy. Hey, Lorraine. Hello.
I see Ben Acker's name, but I don't see a Ben Acker face.
Uh-huh. Hi, Leah. Hi.
It's everybody.
We got a good group.
Yeah. My computer's in and out, let me tell you.
Yes, Catherine.
Ingrid.
Hey, Miss.
I chatted.
You can't see.
And
I'm just muting you guys if that's okay so you can hear our teacher.
You might want to mention about waiting till our their name is called too.
So guys, do you want me to introduce our instructor?
Yeah.
You guys, our instructor for today is Andrea. Can you wave, Andrea? She has been in Spotlight musicals and short film, and she's a wonderful actor and dancer. And so she's going to be teaching you guys tap, and I believe the difference between tap and soft shoe. And she's going to ask questions along the way. And so if you guys have an answer to a question, you can raise your hand and you can unmute yourself and answer the questions. We're going to try to be fair and kind of spread it out on who's answering questions for today. And I think, Andrea, you can take it away.
Okay.
Hey, Andrea, I'm going to spotlight you first. So let me spotlight you real big first, okay? There we go. Go for it.
Okay. Welcome. I am really excited to be your instructor, and I just would like to let you know before we get started that I would strongly recommend that you all have a hard floor and hard-soled shoes for today's class. If you don't, that is okay, but it would be very helpful to have that. And so, without further ado, do any of you know what tap dancing is? What makes tap dancing different from other styles of dancing?
I'm looking, Andrea, see if anyone knows the answer to this. But I don't see anyone. I don't know if Kat or Stephanie, y'all see any questions that anybody
I
has?
don't see.
Oh, Nicholas. Nicholas has. Nicholas, can you unmute and answer Andrea's question?
Who's the publicist today?
He's going to be doing tap today. Do you need tap? Are you saying the difference? What's the difference between tap dancing and other dancing?
Can you call?
Yeah, tap makes a sound.
Yes.
But good, Nicholas. Andrea, do you want to tell us?
I will. The essence, the most basic essence of tap dance is that you are using your feet as percussion instruments. So when you tap dance, your feet are like drums basically. And I would imagine that some of you have heard of a cappella singing, but you may not have heard of a cappella tap, but a cappella tap is what we are going to be doing today. And that means that we will be doing tap dance without any music. Just the sounds, and I will be saying the steps out loud to guide you along. And before I go further, I would just like to say that tap vocabulary is finite, but there is quite a bit of it, and there are a number of words in tap lingo that have several different meanings. And so I just want everyone to know that the names of steps that I give you today may not be the only names those steps have, and may not be the only meaning of the step names I give you. So just keep that in mind, that if you took tap from a different instructor, they might use different lingo than I am going to use today. And so I have another question for you. Does anyone know the difference between tap shoes and soft shoes?
Looking. Kat, Steph, y'all see anybody?
I'm looking.
Okay.
It looks like
Abby?
Abby is holding up a shoe.
Sorry.
It looks like
Abby,
Abby
you
might
might
know.
Yourself.
Good. You
Yes,
want
Andrea.
this
I
answer,
took
Abby?
tap. I took tap when I was really young. And this is a tap shoe. And a soft shoe is kind of different. Because the tap shoe has this metal thing on the bottom.
Yes, it does. And the little metal pieces on the bottom of a tap shoe are actually called tap. A tap shoe has a toe tap, which I'm pointing to right now. And then it also has a heel tap, which looks like this. This particular tap shoe is in Oxford, but I will just have you know that tap shoes are made in a wide variety of styles. And so, speaking of soft shoes, in tap jargon, a soft shoe is any shoe that is not a tap shoe. So it can be a hard-soled shoe like this one, or it can be a rubber sole shoe like this one. Now, I am going to do a few steps in 3 different types of shoes just to demonstrate the difference as far as how they sound. So these are the hard sole soft shoes. This is a heel tap. This is a toe tap. I apologize that you cannot see my face, but that is okay because today is all about the feet. You will excuse me just a moment.
Shoe switching, huh?
Shoe switching.
Good.
These are my rubber sole shoes. I am going to tap my toes
Andrew,
and tap my heels.
you need to move back just at the ankle.
Right now I'm just wanting you to hear the sound. I will move my camera in a minute.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, but again, this is the toe tap sound of a running shoe. And this is the heel tap sound of a running shoe. Okay, so now it is time for the real thing. I am going to put on my tap shoes that I will be wearing for the rest of this class. I don't know if any of you have tap shoes, but if you don't, that is okay. You can follow along with whatever shoes or socks you might be wearing, but I said that I would recommend hard-soled shoes just because rubber-soled shoes will make some of the steps that I'm going to teach you quite difficult. And some of the same steps would be quite difficult on a soft floor, I'm afraid. And so that is why I recommended a hard floor. And so I am going to go ahead and move my camera so you will be able to see my feet.
Perfect.
It looks like you can all see my feet now, but if at any point I step out of frame, please let me know and I will do my best to rectify the situation. I am going to step out of frame right now for a moment to tie these shoes.
Looks like Grace is ready.
Oh, good to know.
Looks like Joshua's ready.
Abby's ready.
Ashley's ready.
But this is
Abby.
what a tap sounds like. And this is what a heel tap sounds like. I bet you can tell a difference between the three kinds of shoes, can't you? So, I am going to lead us in a basic warm-up, and for that, I am going to introduce three of the most basic tap steps that there are: the toe, heel, and step. So a toe is just this: toe, 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 toe. A heel is this: heel, 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 heel. And then a step is just what it sounds like. You step. Or today, when I say step, you are welcome to step down with your whole foot. But I would just like you to know that there will be some routines that will have things like step heel in them. And when you have a step heel, you'll want to step with just your toe, so that it will be easier to drop your heel, so that you can just step with your toe and drop your heel rather than stepping with your whole foot, picking your heel back up and dropping it again. So those are just words for the future. If any of you decide to pursue future tap endeavors. And so I am going to lead us on a little warm up right now, and you can follow along with me whenever you feel like it. Toe step, toe step, toe step, toe step, heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step, toe step, toe step, toe, toe, heel, heel, step, 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 toe step, toe step, toe step, step, toe step, toe step, 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 toe step, toe step, 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 toe step, toe step, step, heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step, 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 step. So, how did that feel?
Perfect.
Were any of you able to follow me?
I saw Constance following you, Abby, Nick, Grace, Candace.
Good, good, good. Good to hear. I am glad to hear that I have so many people dancing with me.
Okay.
And so, the next basic tap step I'm going to teach you is called a brush. And this is one that will not be easy. And rubber-soled shoes or on the soft floor is why I recommended the hard-soled shoes and the hard floor. Because a brush is you were sliding your foot along the floor like this. This is a front brush. I'm going to turn my feet sideways so you can see it better. This is a front brush, back brush, side brush. And so once you learn the brush, you should very easily be able to learn to shuffle. And a shuffle is no more than a front brush and a back brush. Back, front brush, back. And oftentimes, well, almost always, when you do a shuffle, you will follow it with something. Sometimes it will be a step, sometimes it will be something a little more complicated. But right now, I am just going to do a shuffle step. Shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Now, I would encourage all of you to join in with me. Shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle.
Got that?
Now, I am going to do a shuffle step traveling forward, which just means that when I step, instead of stepping my shuffling foot right next to my other foot, I will step it in front of that foot just a little bit. So here is what it is going to look like. Shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Now I am going to do a shuffle step backwards, which means that I will still be rushing forward and then back. But when I step, I will be stepping my shuffling foot behind my other foot. So that's what it looks like. Shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step. So I am now going to do 4 shuffle steps going forward and 4 shuffle steps going back. And I would encourage you to follow along with me. Shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle.
Not bad?
Okay, how does that feel?
It's okay?
It looks like you've got some folks that are really following along, Andrea, and getting it down.
That is good to know. Does anyone have any questions for me?
Sure.
Andrea, I have not a question, but maybe when you explain the step and then you demonstrate it and encourage people to follow along, maybe do it just a little bit slower, because you're going fast. It's even hard for me to keep up for some of your moves. So maybe just slow down a tiny bit, and I bet more people will catch on.
Okay. So would anyone like me to repeat the shuffle step for you?
Yes.
Okay, I will do it again. B, I am going to do 4 shuffle steps in place. Brush forward, brush backward, step. 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 Now I am going to do 4 shuffle steps going forward. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. Now 4 going backward. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. Does that clarify the step a little bit?
Yes.
Shuffle step.
Andrea, would you like to see anyone try that for you?
I would love to see someone do it.
Okay, who wants to do it? Who wants to show Andrea, see how she thinks you're doing?
Nick, Leah, Marty, they all want to give it a shot.
All right, pick someone. Go for it. Y'all pick someone. Let's
Here,
do it.
Nicholas, you show us.
Here you go.
No.
Excellent.
Good. Unfortunately, I could not see your ankles, but I saw a lot of movement in your upper body.
Yes.
I would say that your upper body does not need to be so dramatic.
Dramatic.
It was good, Nick.
Good job, Nick.
Then go for it.
Who else wants to show?
Leah wanted to, I think.
There we go. Okay, Leah. We got you up there. Go for it.
Go me.
Yes.
Good
Leah,
job.
can you point your camera down a little bit so we can see your feet? Other way. A little more. Leah, push it back down. Yeah, okay.
Push it more down.
Oh,
Oh, the other way.
Towards you. Keep going, keep going.
Keep going, keep going.
Okay, perfect. Step back a little bit. You got it, Leah. Okay, now let's see it.
There we go.
Nicely done, Leah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why that?
Ooh, there's a hand clap from Nick. Way to go, Leah.
Great job.
Thank you for moving your camera for us so we could see your feet.
Who else wants to show? Oh, looks like Grace is ready.
Oh my God, Fred.
Oh, she's got the push, the,
I did.
cool.
Whoopee.
Not bad.
Go, man.
Good work, Grace.
Good job.
Oh, my sister.
Yeah. It looks like Ashley wants to show hers off.
Ow.
Do you want to go, Ashley?
Go, Ashley.
Go, Ash.
Good work.
Good job.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else? I'm looking for raised hands.
I want you to do it.
Abby, you want to show us yours? Can you
Okay.
put the camera down so we can see your feet? Perfect.
Way to go, Abby.
Good job.
Very good.
Good job, Abby.
That looks very good to me.
Thank you.
Great job, Abby.
And so,
Oh, I think Constance wants to show. Can we do one more?
absolutely.
Constance, you want to show yours?
Don't
Yes.
Okay, go right ahead. Excellent, Constance. Great.
Right.
Hey, go.
Excellent.
Great, Constance.
Thank you all for showing me your shuffle steps.
It looks like Candace has her hand raised, although I saw she was taking a snack break.
Well,
Yours?
this
And
is
one more there.
I'm all in to watch.
Better not. Better not.
You have to move your feet.
Divorce you.
Oh, I didn't get one with your hands up.
Good.
Well, you're moving them.
Okay, nice try. That was good.
Thanks, Candace. Thank
Good
you.
job. Okay, are we ready to go back to Andrea?
Do it.
Okay. I am next going to teach you a shuffle ramp, which is
Shuffle?
different from the shuffle step, except the shuffle cramp is just a shuffle toe heel. So instead of stepping with your whole foot at once, you are going to step with your toe and then your heel. Shuffle toe 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 heel. Does anyone have any questions about that?
It looks like Nicholas has a question. Nicholas, can you unmute yourself?
You have to ask that.
How many nugget temperatures is it today?
What was that, Nicholas?
How many temperatures is time?
Oh, how many times are we going to do tap? We're going to do it until 3 o'clock.
Oh,
Okay, I think that's all for questions for now, Andrea, if you want to move to the next step.
Okay, sounds good. Going on, the next step I'm going to teach you is called a paradiddle. The paradiddle, you step your heel out in front, and then you drop your toe and brush back, and then toe, heel. The paradiddle again is, I will turn this way so you can see it this way as well. It is heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel. Heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel. And that backwards toe brush that you see me doing, yes, that is actually called a spank. But the paradiddle is a pretty basic step. So I am going to do 4 paradiddles if any of you would like to do them along with me. Heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, step, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel. I did more than I said I was going to do. Did anyone follow me through on all of it?
I think some were sure trying.
Well, that is half the battle right there. Way to go!
I think Grace is still going after it. Grace, you want to show off? Okay.
I'd love to see Grace do it.
He's great at showing off.
I'm gonna put my sister because my sister's being in Broadway shows.
Oh, your sister taught you all she knows, huh?
Sister here.
Not bad at all.
Good job, Grace. Excellent.
It's for my sister.
Excellent.
Yep. Ow. My feet are hurting. From the
So,
shoes.
It is. It's a good workout, isn't it?
now that
I
I've
would be muted.
Now that I have taught you all the paradiddle, the next thing I'm going to teach you is the rip, which is essentially the opposite of a paradiddle, in that instead of being heel, toe, toe, heel, the rip starts with toe, heel, and may end with heel, toe, depending on the kind of rip you do. The most basic rip is just a toe heel, but whenever you do a rip, you're always brushing forward with your toe in the first sound. So the basic rip is a toe brush heel, toe brush heel, toe brush heel, toe brush heel. There is a 3-tap rip where you take the basic rip, toe brush heel, and then you add a heel on the opposite foot. There is the 4-tap walking rip where you do heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe. So, I think I have something in mind that I would like to try, And if any of you would like to try it with me, that would be great. I am going to do 4 steps of a 4-tap walking rip going forward. And then I am going to do 4 shuffle steps going back. So here goes. Heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe. Shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. How did that feel?
See lots of people following along, trying it with you.
Yep.
Okay,
Lots of thumbs up. Lots of thumbs up, Andrea.
good to know. Would anyone like to try a 5-tap rip? A 5
Did you raise your hand?
A 5-tap rip is heel, toe, heel on the opposite foot. A 5-tap rip is toe, brush, heel, heel on the opposite foot, heel, toe. Toe, brush, heel, opposite heel, heel, toe. Toe, brush, heel, opposite heel, heel, toe, toe, brush, heel, opposite heel, heel, toe. Would anyone like to try doing a 5-tap grip going forward and a shuffle cramp going backward?
If you do, raise your hand. What do y'all think?
Give a thumbs up if you want her to try this new step. Looks like Grace's thumbs up.
Candace.
Ben is thumbs up. Nicholas is thumbs up. You got a lot of thumbs up.
Well, let's do it.
That's good. Okay. Here I go. Toe, heel, 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 toe, toe, heel, 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 toe, toe, heel, 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 toe, toe, heel, 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 toe. Shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel.
Andrea, could you do that again more slowly?
Sure. Toe, heel, 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 toe. 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 Shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel. Shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel. Is that better?
Perfect.
Very nice, Andrea. Very nice.
Would anyone like to see me do that again?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. One more time. Toe, heel, 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 toe, toe, heel, 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 toe. Toe, heel, 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 toe, toe, heel, 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 toe. Shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel, step.
Good job. Good job.
So, if you were ready to go on, the next 2 things I'm going to teach you are the ball change and the flap. And so, a ball change is very simple. I had a little bit of trouble learning to do the flap myself. And so I am going to start with the ball change, which is basically just a toe step. You step on the ball of one foot and then the ball of the other foot in succession. So a ball change is just like a ball change, ball change, ball change, ball change, And as you may have guessed, ball changes are generally combined with other things, such as flaps or shuffles. And so the flap is what I am about to teach you right now. A flap is basically a brush going forward or going backward that transfers weight. And so when you do a flap, you brush forward and then lift your back foot up to ensure that you have transferred the weight to your other foot. That is a forward flap. Now, once I exaggerated that for demonstration purposes. In reality, when you're tap dancing, you will want to make your flaps more subtle, like flap, 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 flap. So, now I am going to show you a flap ball change, which is basically where you do a flap and then you step on the ball of your opposite foot and then back to the foot you flapped with. So, flap ball change. I will do it this way too, so you can see it both ways. Flap ball change. Flap ball change. Flap ball change. Do you feel pretty good about that?
Andrea, yeah, I think they do. Ben Acker has a quick question, and this may not be time for this. You may want to wait till the end, but he just wants to know about Irish tap dancing. So if you want to wait till the end to answer, Ben, that'd be fine. But if you know,
okay. Well, I am really, as far as tap dancing goes, there is a lot to learn. There are a lot of different styles of tap dancing, and I really do not know that much about Irish tap dancing myself. So if you would like to know more about Irish tap dancing in particular, I would suggest doing a Google search and see what that tells you. Just because I really, unfortunately, do not have the knowledge to answer that question.
thank you, Andrea. That's a good idea. Just go ahead and Google that.
And so, now I am going to do a flap ball change going backwards, which is a back flap just goes backwards instead of forwards. So, back flap ball change, flap ball change. And so, now that we have both the front forward flap and the backward flap, I am going to do 4 flap ball changes going forward and 4 going back. And I hope all of you will follow along with me. So, flap ball change, flap ball change, flap ball change. Now, for the flap heel, which is a flap and a heel. You just flap, drop your heel, 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 flap, drop your heel. So, how about if I do 4 flap heels going forward and 4 flap ball changes going back? How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. Maybe,
Whoa.
yes, I was just gonna say slow for some of us to follow along easier.
Okay. So, flap, heel, flap, heel, flap, heel, flap, heel. So, flap, ball change, flap, ball change. So, moving on to something even more challenging for you, I have the flap heel heel, which is where you flap and then drop your opposite heel and then the same. Flap, opposite heel, same. You can do the same thing going backwards. You can also do flap heels going backwards, but I am going to do the flap heel heel going backwards right now, which is flap heel heel, flap heel heel. So now I am going to do 4 of those forwards and 4 of those backwards, and I hope you will do them with me. Flap heel heel, 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 flap heel heel. How do you feel about that?
Good. I think it looks good. Everyone good? Everyone want to see it again? If you do, let us know.
I will be happy to do it again.
I'd like to see it again.
Or if someone would like to do it for me. Flap heel heel, 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 flap heel heel.
Good work.
Okay. So,
We have about 10 minutes left, Andrea.
okay. Well, for the final 10 minutes, I think I am just going to lead a short combination where I will be doing a variety of the steps we've learned today. So you are welcome to follow along with me anytime you'd like, or if you just want to watch, that's fine too. So here I go. Heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, step, heel, toe, heel, step, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel. Shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel, shuffle, toe, heel.
Looking good.
Heel, shuffle, toe, heel. Flap, ball change, flap, ball change, flap, ball change. Heel, flap, heel, heel, flap, heel, heel, step. Flap, heel, flap, heel, flap, heel, step. Flap, heel, flap, heel, flap, heel, step. Flap, step, flap, heel, step, step.
And lots of people doing it with you. Ashley, Ben, Abby.
That is so good to hear. So good to hear. So, would anyone like to learn to do a shuffle ball change?
I say go for it.
Okay. I am going to start with a step on my left foot. So I do step, shuffle, and then put the ball of the foot I just shuffled on the floor. Then check. Step, shuffle, ball, check. Step, shuffle, ball, check. Step, shuffle, ball, change. Step, shuffle, ball, check. Ball, change. Step, shuffle, ball, change. Step, shuffle, ball, change. Step, shuffle, ball, check. Did that feel pretty good?
Yes, Andrea, they are getting it, I think. I think they're getting, I think we might have a question though.
Okay, ask away.
Grace, you want to unmute and ask Andrea your question?
I can't go that fast. Can you slow down and show me again?
Absolutely. I will do the.
I can't go fast as you can.
Oh, well, I have trouble keeping up with the pace of my instructor.
But I'm trying.
Tap dance. One thing about tap dance is that it quite often moves very fast. And sometimes even I have trouble keeping up with the tempo. And I've been doing it a year. So I just want you to know that and that you are not alone. So I will do that slowly for you. I will do a step, shuffle, ball change, step, shuffle, ball change, step, shuffle, ball change, step, shuffle, ball change. I can actually tell you that the thing about that particular step and the thing about a number of tap steps is that they are actually easier if you do them a little bit faster, because doing them slower requires more balance. So that's an interesting thing to know about tap. It takes balance and it takes speed, and one can often compensate for lack of the other. But generally, in practice, out in the real world, when you get out into performing, it generally will be speed compensating for limited balance, just because you will need to keep up with the tempo of the music, which more often than not is going to be faster than we were going today. Even
We have some questions. Do you mind if we address those before our time's up?
Not at all. I am open to questions.
Constance has a question. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Constance, I will well, Caroline or Mel, I'm not a host. I may need one of you to help me unmute. Oh, you got it. Okay. Constance, what's your question?
How do you know someone had tap danced before?
What were you asking me again? How do I know?
How do you know about tap foot?
Well, I have been taking tap lessons for about a year. And even I will tell you that I am still considered a beginner. There are a lot of drawbacks and time steps and other things I know that I did not get to today, but in the world of tap, there is a whole lot that I still have to learn. I will probably be learning and learning tap for years to come.
True.
Thank you, Andrea. Does anyone else have any questions for our lovely teacher before we wrap up?
Well, I have a question for all of you.
Shoot.
How many of you feel like you learned something today?
Yeah, it's pretty hard, I think. You know, I had bad balance and it's not really good, but I always try.
Well, trying is a big part of the battle. Trying is a whole lot of it. If you were willing to try, you were on your way to success. As the adage goes, where there's a will, there's a way.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Thank you, Andrea. That was a good answer.
Thanks, Andrea, because I want to learn do that someday, but not right now, but maybe in the near future.
Well, it was my pleasure teaching you today. And
I know you from course, Andrea.
Oh, hey, Andrea.
I'm trying to keep up with all of you, so one talk at a time. What were you all trying to tell me?
In my future, I'll be an instructor from the dancing.
Oh, I would love for you to be an instructor.
Oh, I'm just being an ambassador if you were an instructor.
Well,
right?
Maybe Carla and
maybe Andrea. I think teacher won't be.
Well, we're just about out of time for today, but maybe, just maybe, Carla and company will be good enough to let me teach another tap lesson sometime.
I definitely think they would enjoy that again, Andrea. Thank you so much for today's lesson. We had learned lots of skills today.
It was my pleasure, and I would like to thank everyone who showed up for showing up.
You got a big class. You had 21 in your class today.
21, amazing.
It was great. It was fun.
It was lovely to see every one of your faces.
It was a fun class. Thank you so much. On Monday, we're going to do circus skills again. Circus and comedy is on Monday with Tiffany.
Okay.
That'll be a fun class too. So hopefully we'll see y'all then.
Best effort.
Hey, Carla.
Yes.
Carla, are you going to send that information to my mom?
I sure will. I'll send it out on Sunday for the Monday class. Everyone will get it on Sunday, so you'll have it ready for Monday.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Good. It's fun. So, Andrea, thank everyone. Wave to Andrea. Tell her thank you. Give her the heart. We give our instructors. Everyone gets the heart.
Miss Paula.
Thank you all so much.
Paula.
And I love teaching you. And I hope I will see all of you again very soon.
Miss Paula.
Yes, Grace.
will you please send it to Mr. Josh and have Mr. Josh send it to me?
I will. I do that to Josh too. So yes, everyone will get it.
Miss Stephanie?
Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Stephanie?
Yes,
Stephanie,
I'm here.
I'm just wondering what to know. I love doing Andrea's tap dance class because I love it so much.
Well, I'm so glad that you loved it. That's a big compliment to our teacher, Andrea. I'm glad you loved it, and I bet you
Miss Stephanie?
I appreciate the compliment.
Yes, Gracie, let me know what you need to let me know, and then we gotta go.
I have a question for you about voice lessons. I was on Wednesday, I got confused and I said, do we have voice lesson with Stephanie? And I got confused. I didn't know that you were out of town. When do we have voice lesson again?
Next week.
I miss doing it with you.
Next week, but it will be acting, not voice lessons starting next week. Okay? I'll make sure you get the info, okay?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. No apologies.
Thank you so much.
I just want to know.
Well,
Bye.
you all
Bye,
Bye, Mr. Wang.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye,
Bye, Mr. Wang.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Closing out the
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you,
Andrea.
Andrea.